Oh, my daughter, baby otter, baby, baby, baby Ray. Do you know what time that it is, baby autumn? You're dad. Little Luna, you're crazy. I'm gonna get you. What? Say.
Yoga with Dad.
Yoga with the dad. Oh, you're such a sweetheart too. Starring Mr. Dad, the Yoga Man. Oh, look how cute you look. Alright, so, like usual, let's start in a seated pose, preferably on our mat. If you don't got a mat, you can do it in your chair, you can do whatever you want. Just so long as, if you're with me, we're practicing some mindfulness today. Baby bottom, little bottom, do you want to be the pro? On the camera, don't you know that you mean so much more? Oh yeah, you're gonna be my film crew? Start on the seat. Go to the mat, hon. Go to the mat, baby. Go over there. Go sit down. It's the start of class, and you're late. You're late. You're late. What up? Anyway, that's not what this is. This is not our, what is it called? A vlog? This is not our vlog. This is Yoga with Dad. People come here to expand their mind, expand their bodies, and be a little entertained. Sure. She brought me this, so let's give her a straw real quick. It's always important to have water with your practice because, you might sweat a little bit. Alright, so to the mat. To the mat. Do we got a good angle here? Yeah, I guess good enough. Little autumn, big autumn. Do you know what time it is? It's time to get onto your mat. Start in an easy seat. You just want a drink? Oh, look at that. That's how you get down. No, stay down there. Stay. I can let you have a drink. Good girl. So I usually like to start cross-legged, but she wants to be in more of a butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana, which is Baddha, butterfly, Asana, pose, butterfly pose. Right, baby? Go easy there, you're squirting. Excuse me? Hi. Hello. One more drink, and then we're going to do some real stretches, babe. Okay. Maybe we'll do like a little low lunge. Get into those hip flexors a little bit. And then increase some mobility in our side bodies just a little bit. So we're going to probably start in a hands and knees pose or tabletop. You're not getting that water, okay? The cap is on. No cap. Boom! Keep it a bill! I'm just kidding. I don't know all those phrases. Alright, hands and knees, babe. Cat and cow pose. For cat, you're trying to drop the belly, press down in through the hands, press down in through the knees, drop you're, oh, look at that, you're pushing your knees. You gotta get like this, hon. No. You're not drinking no more water right now. We're doing a practice. Maybe once we come back to our seats. For cat pose, you know, you want to kind of, I don't know if it looks good or not, but round through the spine if you can. Push the shoulders away from the spine, right? Roll. We're trying to create all that movement in the back that we can. Tilt the pelvis, the sit bones forward just a little bit. Lengthen as much as you can through the spine, and then we'll re-fold back into the cow pose. Lift the hips. Magnetize the crown of the head towards the hips. Press down in those feet if you want to add a little bit of tension into that lower back. Press down in the hands. Lift the shoulders from the ears, so slide them down the back. Slide. Recall back into cat pose. Back into cow. And then we're going to work to our downward dog. So hands pressed into the mat. You want to find a strong and sturdy base. So I recommend like leaning the weight forward into the fingers just a little bit. You know, I'm talking about like the bottom of the knuckle. So like all, can you see? I'm talking about like all the way down. Hello. So this is where you're trying to press so that you can have full support of the wrist. Autumn, please. We don't need a new angle yet, babe. Alright, so pressing down into those parts of the hands, feeling it out just a little bit. And then we're going to lift our hips up to the sky. Press down in the feet. You know, sink maybe into the heels a little bit if you can. Paddle it out just a little bit. Rock side to side. Maybe nod your head yes and no a little bit. Find a little bit of awakeness in the back body. Find a little awakeness in the hips and the shoulders. Maybe you want to dip one leg or dip the other leg. Remembering to breathe. Remembering to breathe. Alright, we're going to start on the right side. So inhale this right leg up to the sky. Keep the shoulders level. Try to keep the hips level. And what we're going to do is bend the knee. Can you see this? Bend the knee. Where are we at? Bend the knee, stack the hip. Keep the shoulders. Keep the shoulders level. That left heel rooting down. Stretch it up. The right leg. Okay, and then we're going to move to our lunge on the right side. So step that right foot up. In between the hands, lower the back leg. Woo! Yeah, it's getting hot already. So, we have this little lunge right here. Right now I'm pressing more into my right knee than I am into my, I'm pushing more into my left knee than I am my right foot. So to get some balance, I don't have any blocks right now, but I'm going to just try to scooch my left knee back a little bit. I don't know, that's a couple inches. Then re-engage through the hips, the inner thighs. And if you need to back out of it just a little bit, that's fine too. Back out of it a little bit. But what we're looking for is a 90-degree angle here behind the knee. You want that same angle to be in front of the ankle, about a 90-degree angle here. You don't want the knee to go past the ankle. And engage in the core to bring the shoulders over the hips. Steer the hips forward so they're in the same plane instead of coming back on this left hip, right? Engage to even it out. Your hands can be on the top of your thigh. They could be on your hips. They could be at your heart center. They could be all the way up. Maybe today's episode will be yoga with the headless dad, because so I'm a nerd. What I would like to do, though, is we're going to do a little side stretch while we're in this low lunge. So inhale the arms up to the sky now. I'm going to grab onto my right wrist with my left hand and a slight bend to the left. Still engaging in those inner thighs, bringing them together. Still engaged in the top of that right foot. Oh, stretching it forward just a little bit to create that angle. If you need to, you can rest this left hand down. And if you don't need to, maybe you just want to deepen the stretch a little bit. So plant it and reach through that side body. All right, we're going to switch sides. The bend on the right side might be a little bit less than the one on the left. So just see where you are today. Alright, and then we're going to come out of this by extending this right leg and moving into a modified half split. So right now, the back of my hamstring, right here, the bottom side of my leg, oh yeah, that is warm. I'm flexing my toes back towards my face so that I can keep full engagement in the leg and in the there could be a slight bend in the knee here, that's fine. You just want to make sure that you're feeling it up that whole back side of that leg. And then maybe just fold over the leg just a little bit. And if you're not, that's fine too. It depends on how your leg feels today. How does your body feel? Be kind to your body and be kind to yourself. We'll be here for just a few more breaths. Oh, that feels so good. All right, and now to finish off this right side, what I invite you to do is come down to your back. Right, come down to your back. We're going to do a little seated figure 4 here. So plant the left leg near the hips. And then what you want to do is extend this right leg up to the sky. Maybe